Welcome back to Tomb and Tomb Cryptmaster. We're doing a solitaire playthrough, and without further ado, let's just get right into it. Here we are. We just plundered that crypt last time, so we're going to move over right here to a 3-card tomb and see what we find inside there. All right, and wow, this could be nasty. Okay, let's get set up and see what we found inside that crypt. Okay, so with 3 cards that we uncover in that crypt, and all 3 are monsters. So let's get looking at them. The first monster that we encounter is the Lost Iscarite, or Iscarite, however you say it. He has 2 green attack, 2 blue, 2 red attack dice, 1 skill, 1 magic. Alright, it says when revealed, the raiding player may discard 2 items from the raiding party in order to discard Lost Iscarite and inflict a wound on every character in other parties in the tomb. Well, we're not going to do that. We are going to deal with this guy. So that's monster number 1. Monster number 2. Of the 3, we have a gelatinous wall. Yes, very nice. And it has a lot of attack dice, 3 of each color. And it says, if gelatinous wall wounds a character, that character cannot act until the wall is killed. So it basically just glues the character to the gelatinous wall. Can't do anything until the wall is killed. So that is our second monster. And the last one is a fire scale razorback. Looks pretty nasty, and it also has a lot of attack dice. 2 green, 6 blue, 5 hit points, as well as the gelatinous wall has 5 hit points, and the Lost Iscarite only has 3 hit points. Anyway, this one says, each time fire scale razorback is wounded, inflict a wound on an opponent. So those are the 3 monsters we have to deal with. Now, again, solitaire rules, you would go with the highest experienced monster attacking first, but our wizard's ability allows us to decide which monster attacks and in what order. Now, we have a couple of, we have the throwing daggers that Axe has, that he gets to do as a react when monsters are revealed. So let's do that right now. He gets 3 blue dice for the sharpened throwing daggers, and oh, I didn't say who he was attacking. We're going to attack the Lost Iscarite because he's the lowest amount of hit points. So we actually got 3 hits. He has 3 hit points, and wow, Axe just goes in with blades flying and takes this guy out, worth 4 experience point. For our total at the end. So wow, that was an incredible reaction. So now we have the gelatinous wall and the fire scale razor back. Okay, now we have to decide which one is going to attack. They both have 7 experience. I think we're going to have the fire scale razorback attack first, and it's got 2 green dice and 6 blue dice, so it has quite a lot of dice, and we're going to have Axe defend. And the reason I'm going to do that, well, we'll see. Axe is defending. We have 8 dice rolling from the fire scale razorback, and he does 2 damage only. Okay, 2 damage. That's not too bad. However, I think no, I'm going to let him have the 2 damage. I do have a spell that I could negate damage, but you know what? Axe has 5 hit points. I'm going to let him take 2 damage. And now it's our turn to go, and I think we are going to have Axe attack the gelatinous wall. Axe is going to have 3 green, 4 blue, 4 red. So he has quite a pile of dice. And I forgot one thing, and that was Axe has a helm. It says when monsters are revealed, each monster makes an attack roll. Target number 3. The Crypt Master places each monster that fails face down in a different crypt, ignoring crypt limits. Okay, I'm going to sort of retro-y do that and see if the Lost Iscarite is going to decide to flee. So he makes an attack of 2 green, 2 blue, 2 red. And we'll see if he gets, if he does not get 3 successes, which he did, so he hung around, and he's going to get killed just as things proceeded. Now, the Fire Scale Razorback also has to make the same type of roll, so he's going to do an attack roll, see if he can get 3 successes. And he does, so he sticks around. And the Gelatinous Wall, let's do him. He gets 3 red, 3 blue, and 3 green, and see if he gets 3 successes for the helm. Oh yeah, way more than 3. Okay, so sorry about that. That should have been done right away. So now everything's back to where it should be. I just forgot about the helm that Axe is wearing, which can scare monsters away. So back to Axe having his turn. Sorry, he has the throwing dagger, so he has 1 automatic success. A blue dice becomes a red dice, so he's going to be rolling 5 red dice. He gets the 4 bonus for being with hammer, 4 blue, and he gets 3 green. All right. And he's attacking the Gelatinous Wall. So here we go. And he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, he gets all kinds of damage. Gelatinous Wall only has 5 hit points. It is killed. We get 7 experience points for the pile. All right. So onward we go. Now we had... now we have others to go. We've had the Fire Scale had done 2 damage to Axe. Axe has now gone. Let's have our Rogue go. And our Rogue gets... Jacqueline gets 2 blue dice to attack the Razorback. Wow, 2 hits. Well done. He has 5 hit points. So we're going to put 2 damage on the Fire Scale Razorback. However, it says each time it is wounded, inflict a wound on an opponent. Well, let's put a wound on Hammer. He has on an opponent, so just any one of us. It didn't have to be the attacker, the way I read that card. Okay, let's have Hammer go. He has 4 blue attack dice. And he gets 3 hits, and that is enough to kill the Fire Scale Razorback. Now, if I look at the exact wording of the card, it says each time Fire Scale Razorback is wounded, inflict a wound. Well, what if it is killed? Do we still inflict a wound? I kind of think we do. Let's put another one on Hammer and leave it at that. All right, so that guy's defeated. He's also worth 7 experience points. So this Hammer-Axe combo is still working wonders for us. And now I'm going to do a heal action, which means Hammer gets to roll 4 red dice, 3 blue dice, 4 green dice, and for each success he gets to heal 1 for the party. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dice successes, and that's enough to get rid of all 4 wounds that we just suffered from those 3 monsters. All right, excellent stuff. Back to the tomb we go. Okay, well that was a pretty monster-heavy tomb. Let's go to the next 3-card tomb, and that will probably end this session. So off we go to that one. And okay, we have more exciting things to encounter. So let's get set up for the next 3-card tomb. Okay, so we're set up once again, the next 3-card dungeon, and the first card we run into this time is a curse. Okay, this is again from the Cryptmaster expansion, where you get curses, and it says despised by fate. All right, now what it does is it has a holiness 4 to negate it. It says this party rolls 2 less dice of each color during pickpocket attempts. Well, pickpockets only happen when you go to try and steal items or treasures from another adventuring party. And of course we're playing solitaire, so that doesn't really mean anything. However, I will attach that curse to our rogue. It doesn't do anything, but you can see how the game is generally set up for multiplayer. Anyway, we also have 2 monsters, and I forgot to mention, monsters get revealed immediately, all of them at one time. So the first monster that we're going to see in this crypt is a decay mummy. And this says, If Decay Mummy wounds a member of the raiding party with an attack, the Crypt Master discards one item or treasure card equipped to the raider. So we would do that, I would say, randomly. Now let's see if he's going to run away. He has to make, because of Axe wearing the helm of fear. Alright, so he rolls 2 red, 2 blue. If he does not get 3 successes, he flees to another crypt. And he did get 3 successes, so he's not running anywhere. It's pretty tough that helmet didn't scare him. So that is monster 1 with 5 experience points. And a 3 experience point monster, the next one is Amon Selket. And lovely looking guy he is as well. And 5 blue, 1 green. And his ability says he gains +1 red attack for each item card attached to characters in the raiding party. Well, we only have 2 items, that is the throwing daggers and the whetstone. The others are treasures, which are not considered items. So he's going to be rolling against the mask right now. Of fear, 1 green, 5 blue, and then he will be rolling 2 red. If he gets 3 successes, he's hanging around. Oh yeah, he wants to stay for the party. All right. So that takes care of the monster sort of initial abilities. Now we have throwing daggers. So we took care of the helmet and the throwing daggers. Now we get 3 blue. Let's attack Amon Selket. He's the most attack dice. And all we do this time with the throwing daggers is 1 damage. And he has 4 hit points. So that's not too bad. He has 3 left. Okay. And now monsters get to attack. So let's have the... Let's actually have Amon Selket attack first. I don't really want to lose items, so he gets 5 blue, 2 red, and a green dice. And let's have him attack Axe again. So here we go. And he gets, wow, only 1 hit against Axe. Every one of those blue dice missed, 50% chance, so that was lucky for us. So let's get 1 wound on Axe, not a big deal. And now let's have, you know what, let's have the wizard go. And I'm going to have the wizard go because she has a special treasure, and it is the Demon Slayer arrows. And what that one means is she gets +1 green dice. She gets +3 green dice for the green egg, and she also gets another green dice just for her base ability. So she's going to roll just a straight attack, 5 green dice. And the item says, when you wound a monster with a green die, kill the monster. So we can kill the DK Mummy outright if we get 1 success. So the wizard's going to try that trick. No successes! Wow. The mummy is not killed. Doesn't even hit by the arrow. Alright. So now it's the DK Mummy's turn. I kind of wanted to off that creature right away, but that's not going to happen. Again, let's have Hammer take the... Axe take the blow, and it's 4 attack dice for the DK Mummy. Ooh, and he does 4 hits, which would kill Axe. However, I have one little trick up my sleeve, and that is the Holy Shield. And Hammer is going to cast this right now. React. Before a friend suffers wounds, roll Holiness. Reduce the wounds by your successes. So we're attaching that prayer to Hammer. And now he is going to be able to roll his Holiness dice. And every Holiness dice will negate 1 wound. So he gets 4 green, 3 blue, and 4 red. Let's see if he can get rid of all 4 wounds that are going to be hitting Axe. And indeed, 1, 2, 3, 4, he negates all of the wounds. That was really nicely done. So that is now the Decay Mummy's turn. He's finished attacking. He didn't wound anybody. And does it say, it says when a member of the raiding party with an attack that wounds a member. Well, nobody was wounded because the Holy Shield blocked his attack. Wow. Good thing that he had the Holy Shield. Okay, let's have, we have, that was a react ability, not an actual action. So let's have Hammer now attack 4 blue dice against Amon Selket. And he only does 1 wound. So now he's got a total of 2 wounds on him. So 2 of 4. And let's have now, let's have the rogue go with 2 blue dice attack against Ammon Skelet. 2 hits. Wow, another backstab from the rogue. That is enough to take this guy down. He's going to be adding only 3 XP to our pile. Still, nicely done there. And now for last but not least, we have Axe. And of course, Axe gets 1 free hit because the red becomes an automatic success. The blue becomes a red, so he's going to have 5 red dice, 4 blue, and 3 green. Well, he is our killing machine. All right, Axe steps up to the decay mummy and tries to just get rid of him. And does it work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, 6 damage. The decay mummy has only 4 hit points. Experience of 5. He goes back to rest in little pieces. All right, that is a success. That goes into our XP pile. And I think that is going to wrap up this episode. I'm going to do one healing test right now before we go, though. See if I can heal the 1 wound on Axe. So let's get our dice together. That is going to be 4 red for hammer, 3 blue, and 4 green. And all he needs is 1 success, and no problem at all. The wound is healed on Axe. Okay, that wraps up this entire session. Wow, lots of monsters this time that we had to deal with, and 1 curse, which doesn't really do too much for this game because it's a solitaire game. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the videos if you do. Join me next time when we get into, all we have left now is 4 and 5 card dungeons. Things are ramping up, but so far Axe and Hammer have been saving us quite a bit, and our wizards buffed up nicely too. Okay, thanks for watching.